we had to all go visit the Grand Canyon. Y'all fuck with the Grand Canyon? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Any of you been there?
Love it, yeah.
Love it? Okay, so you know, the rest of you are like, yeah, I understand as a general concept. There's a Grand Canyon, yeah. I've seen pictures. I've seen photorealistic paintings. So you've been there. Look, how did you feel about the Grand Canyon?
I loved it. It was gorgeous. We hiked from one room to the other room. It was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, fucking hippies, god damn it. I'm just kidding, I'm so sorry. No, look, the Grand Canyon, I've been there a couple times. But being there this time, look, if I'm being honest, it was mostly terrible. Mostly terrible being the only one there on mushrooms. Like, that was... I just called you a hippie. I took mushrooms at the Grand Canyon, so I'm not judging you. But I did, like, I was the only one out of all 20 of my family members who decided that I needed a little extra inspiration to get excited about a hole in the ground. Most of the rest of my family was loving it. They were killing it at the Grand Canyon. And I think that's because most of the rest of my family is 100% pure, grade A, Florida swamp trash. Oh yeah. Yeah, Gator country, born and bred. Oh yeah. Now some people pull back, they tighten up when I say swamp trash. I want you to know, if I need to remind you, remember, I am from Oklahoma, okay? So I'm trailer trash, all right? We got our own brand, all right? We got a little rivalry going on. And look, if you think it's mean to call family members trash, answer me this. Have you ever had to sit down with a 45-year-old adult man and explain to him that he cannot use a finger gun to legally seal a verbal agreement? Because I haven't. You just go, Paul, you can't... You're way into that. No, it's not how it works, pal. Have you ever had to explain to a 60-year-old war vet that he can't use his call sign to sign legal documents? Sorry, Grandpa, the dealership called, said they can't accept the signature from an ensign whiskey dick. I don't know. Maybe just use your real name, Gary. I love my grandpa, but he's a prankster, and yeah, he can't use call signs. Anyway. So we were at the Grand Canyon. I said I was the only one there on mushrooms. I was not, however, the only one there on drugs. Oh, no. No, everyone over the age of 50 in my family was on all of the painkillers. Like, each of them had their own unique little ache and ailment. In fact, my dad at one point, there's a part of the Grand Canyon where you can, like, it's not barred off. You know this, you get to hike, and there are parts where, like, you can just kind of hike down in there. Or jump to your death. I don't know, like, whatever you're feeling that day. But there's a part where you can like hike down, and out of nowhere, I hear crunch, 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 boom, 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 and my dad comes charging up through the underbrush, just pops out, like, Tiva sandals and knee-high socks, like an Indiana Jones hat, tank top just already drenched in old dad sweat. He comes charging up the side of the... My dad is almost 60. He doesn't belong charging anything but a credit card, like, for real. Comes up the side and he pops right on my face and goes, Dad, that is faster than I have seen you move in years. Wow. I was impressed. I thought he was just like feeling nature and really into it. He goes, I took double my dose of Lortab today. I'm feeling great. And then took off down the path. He was never to be seen or heard from again. Love it if you give me a call, but I guess he's out there enjoying nature. So I was not the only one there on drugs. Like I said, only one there on mushrooms. And I only took a little bit. I took a little bit of mushrooms because I didn't want to like take too many and freak out. Because the last time I took too many mushrooms was freshman year of college. And that night, I took 3 grams of mushrooms. And in the next 3 hours, 3 things happened. And at the time, 3, 3, and 3 was a very mystical number to me. But also at the time, I was on psychedelic mushrooms, so like flipping on the light switch was fucking voodoo. Like, I can do magic! Ah! My RA's like, what the fuck? What is he doing? Anyway, first thing that happened in the first hour, my father, who you might remember from earlier, we were still searching for him. My father called me. He was there. He was found at the time. He called me in the first hour to tell me that he loved me. Now, that's not funny, but it is just to set the stage. That is pretty intense when you're first starting your trip down the path to Wonderland. Pretty intense thing to have. Second hour, and I want you guys to also know this is true. The second hour, my then girlfriend called to tell me that while she was trying to run away from home, her stepdad hit her with his car. Yeah. And I didn't know, like, that was the last thing. Like, she just called me, told me that, and then was like, I'll call you later when I figure out what's going on. Bye. What? So that was like, I was already down the path. I was in Wonderland, and the Cheshire Cat just rang me to like tell me some straight bullshit. I was kind of freaked out. So in the third hour, because it took me a good half hour to cross from the light switch over to my computer, you can't step on the lava. You have to mess your feet. You can't do it. You have to jump on the rainbow box. Anyway. In the third hour, I was at my laptop on Instant Messenger, which, for those of you who don't know, some of you were too young to know what Instant Messenger is, some of you were too old. I never find anybody who knows what the hell I'm talking about. Instant Messenger is like what texting is nowadays, but back when like texting cost like a fucking $1 a text, you could instant message, you could IM on AOL for free. So I was instant messaging a friend, explaining, telling him everything else that had just happened. And the charge cord came disconnected from my computer. And I will be damned if that thing did not transform into a giant white space snake that then wrapped me in its coils, ensnared me from the neck down, and then whispered the book of Revelations into my ear, as it attempted to drag me into the episode of Cheers that was playing on the TV next to me. Now look, as I admitted, I was on psychedelic mushrooms, so obviously one of those things didn't happen, okay? My dad did not call me to tell me he loved me. He did not. Now this is true, he did call to demand to know why my student loan bills were still showing up on his doorstep. So then I had to not only pretend like I wasn't on psychedelic mushrooms, I had to pretend like I couldn't possibly explain why the bills I couldn't afford to pay outright were still showing up at his door. And I don't know if you've ever had to wrap a bullshit within a bullshit, but that is a bullshit burrito, my friends. It does not taste good. No, it tastes like bullshit, and in fact, yeah, that's what it tastes like. I had to swallow one of those that night. So anyway, I'll leave by telling you, back in the Grand Canyon, I didn't take that many shrooms, because I wanted to have a good time. But at one point, I was looking out over the vastness of this adorable, wonderful, magical, holy ground. Because when God's not taking ice shits, he's squiggling lines in the earth. I was looking over that, appreciating it all, and then I suddenly said out loud, I go, oh man, this looks like a really pretty painting. And then immediately in my head I went, God damn it, now they know! Now they know, Ryan, you drug addict! That sounds like something only somebody on mushrooms would say, you idiot! I said all in my head. And then my cousin Andrew, now Andrew is from Florida, he is of the swamp variety of white trash. Andrew had my back. Andy is, old boy is every inch of 6'3". He's what you might call a tall drinker Miller Lite. And he goes, yeah, Ryan, it is like a painting. And then my wife immediately, my wife not on mushrooms, also not from Florida, goes, nah, bullshit, I don't like it. She wasn't having it. And then Andy freaks out, because if you want to excite swamp trash, you show him a hole in the ground. You want to piss him off, you tell him that hole ain't shit. So Andy goes, are you kidding me? It's just like Ryan said, it's like a beautiful, gorgeous painting in real life. And she goes, yeah, it is like a painting. It's like one of those photorealistic paintings, those stupid ones at those stupid community art shows. Only after looking at one of those for like 2 minutes, I can just walk away and be done with it. She goes, I've been walking away from this thing for 2 hours, it's fucking following me! At least that's what I think she said. I don't know, she was transforming into a dragon, flying over a sea of the cast of Cheers. They were all on fire. You guys, full disclosure, I did take all those mushrooms. I'm sorry, I did it. You guys have a good night. Let's get Patrick back up here.